Starting with episode 14, the agenda of today's video is that we will be discussing about different traffic sign plates. So here we will be learning what are the different kind of traffic sign posts or different sign plates are there, and what are the insights that we can extract out of those information. Okay. The disclaimer, yeah, I'm not a traffic expert, but I have collected all the information from various sources and I have summarized it. I hope you like it. Agenda, yeah, we'll walk through the definition of traffic sign plates, then description of each type of plates. Today's video will be little bit lengthy because or maybe little bit boring, because I will be walking the viewers through all the sign plates. This information is already known to many users, but maybe it is helpful to revise it again and gain the insights. Okay, so going to the first slide, traffic sign plates definition. These are signboards located at the side of the road for information to the road. And I mentioned about the side of the road. It means that the side in which this traffic signboards are there, for that side only the rule is applicable. For example, if it is located on the right, then for the signboard rule is applicable only on the right side. But some traffic signboards have a terminology or a word written on it called zone. In that case, it is applicable for both the directions. We will go through this during the course of discussion. And so let's moving forward. Traffic sign plates has also clarification plates attached as extra information. These are called clarification plates, and this is called the traffic sign board. And these clarification plates are for extra information. For example, information for time or weather or some restrictions, something like that. Okay, type of plates. These are the different type of plates. Like for example, there are speed plates, and within the speed plates there is maximum speed limit plate and there is recommended speed limit plate. We have plates for closed road declarations, priority signboards, driving directions, parking or standstill, highway boards, overtaking, overtaking restrictions, built-up area signboard, warning signboards, road signing signboards, and pedestrian crossing signboards. We'll be discussing each of the type. Okay, speed limit plates. Okay, if this is the if this is the signboard, this is the signboard there present there on the road, then it means that the zone with speed limit of 30 km per hour has come to an end. It means that you can drive at a higher speed right now, but before it one has to drive at a maximum speed of 30 km per hour. And there are other kind of restrictive signboards, like for example, from 6 a.m. to 19 hours the speed limit is 100 km per hour. From 19 to 6 hours, it is the speed limit is maximum speed limit is 120 km per hour. Here the maximum speed limit is 100 km per hour. Even there is a no signboard, there is, these are called digital signboards, and here the speed limit is 70 km per hour. Okay, this is very easy, and I think most of the people already know about this. These are called, this signboard is called a recommended signboard, and this is the maximum recommended signboard. In the exam there can be a question that, okay, whether this speed is maximum or minimum. This is a maximum recommended signboard. And these are some other signboards, and if this is the signboard, then this signboard is applicable for the whole zone, maximum speed limit of 30 km per hour. Okay, moving forward. The second type of signboard, the earlier signboards were the speed limit signboards, and these are closed road signboards. If this is the signboard, then it means that the road is closed. If this is the signboard with a clarification plate like this, This is called a clarification plate. And outgezonden means that except. So road is closed, no entry except cycles and mopeds. In the exam there can be a question that whether a cycle is allowed from the other direction or not. If this is the signboard, then it is a yes. Here no entry except bicycles. Here no entry only for motorized vehicles. Here Tukhastan means permitted or added. This is a zone for the pedestrian zone, and these are some additional signboards. This is like road is closed, and this is for pedestrians. Okay, moving forward, sign row. Okay, here the road is closed for cars. Here the road is closed for trucks. Here the road is closed for, okay, if the road is closed for car, it doesn't mean that the cycles cannot enter. Here the cycles can go, the mopeds can go, the snorfit can go, but the bromobile cannot enter here. Even the motorcycle can also go here. The road is closed for buses here. This is an environmental zone here. This is the end of environmental zone, milieu zone. Here there are two lanes, two main lanes and one additional lane, one express lane or emergency lane, sorry, not express but emergency lane. Here the lanes are getting merged into two lanes. Here this lane is closed. Okay, the road is closed here for bus and the truck, but cars are allowed here. So in this way we have to understand all the signboards. If this road is closed for this vehicle, what about other vehicles, whether they are allowed or not? In this way we have to understand these signboards, and this is the insights that we can get out from this. Road is closed for tractors or the motorized vehicles which have a speed limit. The road is closed for cycle, for road is closed for motorized vehicle with speed limits as well as non-motorized vehicles. It means that bromobile is not allowed here, whereas bromobile is not allowed here. Here the road is closed for trailers. The road is closed for bikes only. The road is closed for motorized vehicles, which means that the non-motorized vehicles, that is mopeds, norfits, cycle, is allowed here. E-bikes, steps are allowed here. Bromobile is also allowed here. Here the road is closed for mopeds, so it means that snorfits also cannot go in that road, but bikes can go here. Here the road is closed for bikes but allowed for snorfits, mopeds. Here the road is closed for non-motorized vehicle, which means that cars are, the motorized vehicles are allowed here. Here the road is closed for pedestrians. Here there is a limitation on the maximum width, maximum 10 meter. Here there is a limitation for maximum depth. Here the limitation is for maximum ton. Here this is the maximum ton, axle wheel. This is axle ton, not the whole gross weight of the vehicle, but this is the limitation on the gross weight of the vehicle. Here there is for hazardous materials. So please understand that if there is the insight that can be driven out from here is that if the road is closed for some vehicles, then is it allowed for other vehicles or not? That information we have to think in this way. Okay, priority. This one we already discussed earlier, but here this is the road symbol for to give way. This is for to indicate that I am driving on the priority road, and these small ones are the non-priority road, so I do not have to give priority. Means if someone is approaching from the right, then I don't have to give priority. Here is approaching a dangerous junction, so I have to reduce my speed. We have to think in this way. We have to reduce our speed. We are driving on a priority road, so I don't have to give priority to others, but only the vehicles approaching from the priority road from the right. Here the vehicles are allowed from the front, but here if I am driving in this direction, then I am not, I have to stop. Here I can go, but others approaching vehicle cannot cross me, means they have to stop. Driving directions. Remember, this road signpost means that it's a one-way road, but these are not one way. These symbols are not one way, but this indicates that mandatorily I have to follow this route path and some other. Okay, but this is one way, and in one way I cannot reverse. I can I cannot turn, make a U-turn, but I can take I can come back little bit and park it on the side of the road. That is allowed, but I cannot reverse. I cannot make a U-turn. These signboards we already discussed in the previous video, in video number 13. So I think it's better to refer this. We have discussed in detail. So please refer to video number 13. Here, as a summary, we have motorways, we have non-motorways. The red ones are motorways, and these ones are within the built-up area signboards. And the different rules are applicable. Different. For example, rules like speed limits, rules like what should be the before how many meters I have to indicate, like 300 meter, 200 meter. So those kind of informations. Parking or standstill, here I'm not allowed to park, but I can stop. But no parking and no stopping here. No parking for bicycles and mopeds. Here, parking for all the vehicles is allowed here. Parking is only allowed for taxi. Parking is not allowed for own vehicles, but own vehicles can pick up someone, can drop someone here, can quickly load and unload. Here, parking for own vehicles are not allowed. Parking is only allowed for disabled vehicles, but I can pick up someone, drop someone, and quickly load or unload something. Yeah. Here, parking is only for loading and unloading. I can immediately pick up someone and drop someone. Here, parking is only allowed for cars. In this way, we have to understand. Parking is only allowed for card holders and maximum 2 hours. This is a no parking zone. And this is park and ride, and this is only available at the bus stops, at the stops only. Yeah. This is parking for carpool. Here we have to understand if this is the symbol, then are we allowed to pick up or drop up someone? So this kind of insights, we have to understand this. Okay, highway and built up area. This symbol is for highway, 130 km per speed limit. This is a non-highway. This is a auto way. This is a non-auto way. This is ERF zone. Maximum speed limit is 15 km per hour. This is a non-ERF zone, which means outside the built-up area, within the speed limit difference. This is a pedestrian path. This is a bridle way. This is a cycle path. This is a non-cycle path. This is a non-motorized vehicle path. This is a yes, a cycle path. But this is a optional cycle path, and this is a mandatory cycle path. We discussed about this in the earlier video. Please recollect that, and also whether snor fits is allowed or not, I have discussed in that video. Please refer to those videos. Okay, then overtaking. Here, overtaking is not allowed by cars or by motorized vehicles, but non-motor vehicles can overtake. This is the insight we have to understand. Here, trucks are not allowed to overtake, and remaining ones are easy. Here, it is a mandatory bus path. It is a mandatory agricultural vehicle path. This is a mandatory tram path, and remaining are easy. So one can understand based on these symbols. Okay, warning signs. This is a warning sign for undulated road, not for humps or speed bumps. For speed bump, do I have? Yeah, this is a symbol. This is a signpost for speed bumps. So please don't get confused between this and this. In Wikipedia, there is a big list available, so one can go and refer to there all the information. Also, these informations, what this warning signboards mean. This is easily available online. And this is like I'm going uphill, 10%. This is going downhill, dangerous junction. There is a bend. I'm approaching a bend. It's a roundabout. This is a guarded rail post, and this is an unguarded rail post. Very important to understand. Guarded, this is unguarded. Here, I'm approaching a crossing, railway crossing, and here there is one track. One track means one railway path available. Here there is more than two or more available, like two trains or more than two trains can go. Train 1, train 2, and train 3. Two or more trains can, means the railway line is, it's a bigger crossing. That is what it means. So one cross, it means one railway crossing, one number. Yeah. Approaching a bridge, main at construction. I am approaching a bottleneck, or not a bottleneck, but a less width road. And I'm approaching a slippery road. Here approaching a crossing, then pedestrian crossing, then pedestrian path, pavement, the cycle, loose chippings, deers can cross, and etc, etc. So this is very easy, and one can refer to these informations from online. But what is the insight? In the exam, the question will be asked, like, if I see this signboard, like for example in the hazard perception section, then I have to reduce my speed. This is what the insight that I have to take from this. If these signboards are available, then I have to reduce my speed. Okay, further additional warning signs. And I have given special attention to these two signboards. Here the maximum speed limit is 90, but the additional information that is given here is that it says attention for longer braking distance. Here the braking distance is longer. Here the speed limit is only applicable with this information when the road is wet. It means when it is raining, then the speed limit is applicable. Otherwise I can go at a very higher distance or lesser distance. But here it is applicable in all situations, even summer, winter, rain, or any situation. And here the braking distance is longer, and here we cannot derive any information of braking distance. So this was one of the question, insightful question that I encountered, and I have presented to you so that you know about this. Okay, so these are some additional information here. No vehicle over 5.2 meter is allowed to go. Maximum height is this. Pedestrian crossing, tram stop. This is a stop. This symbol means that it is a stop. Tram stop. Then end of lane, lane fork. Number of through lanes is 3 here, because 3 arrows here. Number of through lanes is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number of through lanes is divergent. Number of through lanes is 2 here. Number of through lanes is 3 here, and this is 1 diverging. So all total there are 4 lanes here. Okay, so these are very normal information. Fire extinguisher available. This is available inside the tunnel. Remember, this symbol is available inside the tunnel. This is very important to know. Passing area on the right hand side of the road. Passing area on the left. This is very easy. This signboard is very easy to understand. This is a hard shoulder. This is here. I cannot stop for a phone call, or cannot stop to drop off or pick up someone or unload. This is the insight that we can derive from this signboard. This is like approaching a traffic tunnel. Okay, so with this I think we have covered everything. Diversions. Okay, diversion, here on the road many a times you will find this kind of yellow symbols, something like this, something like this, something like this. Well, the diversion boards is an indication it is not a mandatory route to be taken by traffic users. For example, I am going, this is a straight road and here is another road. Here there is, suppose this is the symbol here, this is the signboard here. Then if I am going with my bike here, I am on a bike, then I do not have to take this diversion. It's not mandatory. I can go straight. I can continue driving straight. I do not have to follow this. And what this symbol, this was in the exam actually. This question was asked in the exam, during a practical exam. It just indicates a through direction, not mandatory route to be followed. Okay. With this, we have come to an end. It's a little bit lengthy video, but I think I have covered all the information in a very summarized way. I hope you enjoyed this video, and for further reading you can refer to these references. With this, thank you and learn well, and please avoid confusing traps, be confident and clear the exam in one go. Thank you, and we will meet each other in the next video.